Okay, so it's like this, right? If you have really good tools, so let's say you want to be a photographer and you have a really expensive camera and you have a really you got the best setup, you got the best lens, you got the best shutter, you got all that data, you got everything you want as a photographer, but you do not know how to take pictures. You don't know how shapes work, you don't know how colors work, you don't know how shading, black and white, patterns, you need to recognize stuff. If you do not know that, and you're just gonna take pictures. If you compare that to someone who is a professional photographer who knows what he's doing, but has a shitty camera, then even the shitty camera can produce really nice results, right? It's not so much the tools that you use, but it's also applying knowledge that you have and studying and trying to learn and improve. At least that's my opinion. And that doesn't mean that what I'm trying to say now is that I'm an expert on this. Far from it. I'm a complete amateur. But I have taken classes in sculpting, with painting, for drawing. So I know how to recognize shapes, I know how to pattern stuff. So I think not having a tablet maybe restricts me in speed, so I may not have a really great production speed, but I know the result that I'm gonna get. So I know what I'm working on kind of works. So even though I know my way is probably not the fastest, not the smartest, I have faith in what I'm doing. I think if you're in any creative business for that matter, I think that's an important thing to have. So if people want to improve with their art, it's not about buying the best pencil set and the best camera and making sure you have all the expensive programs. No, just practice. If people want to start sculpting, always what I'm telling them is you should start with the free programs. Just see if this works for you. See if you can figure out how to make a nice circle with eyes or stuff, because if you're not enjoying it, then you're not going to spend time in this, and that's going to be a waste of money, right? But if you enjoy and practice, you are learning skills that can be used with every kind of program. Mouse makes your hands cramp. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a fair point actually. It's just that I don't feel the necessity to get a tablet now because I prefer eating. Yeah, Sculptress is a really nice way to start sculpting. That's what I recommend people to download first, because you don't want to. Well, I recommend ZBrush. It's a great program, but you don't want to recommend it to people that don't have the money. Like, I always mention it, but I always immediately after say there's a free alternative for you to practice your skills with.